Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. So today by this particular video I am starting the playlist of Python, where in this particular playlist I will try to upload almost all the concepts regarding Python, whatever I know and whatever I am learning day by day. Okay, so first of all I want to tell you that I will start with the installation things, and you can also find the interview questions regarding Python, whatever is faced by the candidates in the interview for all the levels ranging from beginner to advanced. Okay, now I want to tell you one thing, that if you want then you can subscribe this channel right now, so that whenever I will upload any videos regarding some Python concepts, you will get the notification of that, and immediately you can watch that, gain the knowledge, and you will get the scope to apply those things in your real life. Okay, so now I will tell you what things I have to install in my device to do the codings in Python language, right? First I am telling you what is Python. So it is a high level programming language, right? So now I will talk about those two things on which I was just telling you what we have to install in our device one by one. The first thing is Anaconda and the second thing is VSCode. But in this particular video we will talk about the Anaconda installation only, not the VSCode installation, because in that case the video length will be large. So in that case definitely you will feel bored while watching this video. For that reason I am just wanting to keep this video length as short as possible, but in the same time I want to make sure this also, that you will get as many informations as possible from this video. Okay, so I will discuss this VS Code installation in the next video. Regarding this Anaconda installation, I first want to make you clear about the Anaconda, like what it is, why you are installing this in your device to do the codings with Python language. Okay, so I am writing here, Anaconda is a open source distribution of Python. That means it is freely available on internet, and by using it you can easily do programmings in Python language. Okay, so that means it is open source distribution of Python. Okay, now the next thing is it simplifies data related tasks by providing pre-installed packages, tools, and environment management. Now I will tell you what these things are, because the terms are complicated, like package, tool, environment. Okay, so it's telling that it simplifies data related tasks, like whatever codings we are doing related to some data, it just wants to simplify those codings. Like in some cases we face a huge lines of code chunk, and what Anaconda do by its pre-installed packages, tools, and environment management, it reduces the efforts of writing this chunk of codes. Okay, and it simplifies the work. That's it. Okay, now you can ask me what is this package, tool, and environment, right? So I am just describing these things below. Packages. Okay, so now I want to tell you one thing, that whatever things I am telling you, if you have any questions regarding those things, you can go to ChatGPT and get the detailed explanation over there. And also if you want to write those questions in the comment box, then actually it will be helpful for the other viewers also, so that they have not to go to the ChatGPT, they will directly get the answer of that particular question from the comment box, because I will definitely try to answer the questions in the comment box. Okay, Now I am coming to the packages. In the later stages of this playlist we will explore more about these packages, but now I will just write down the name of the packages here, like NumPy, TensorFlow, Plotly, scikit-learn, etc. Okay, so by these packages what we generally do that simplify the codings related to any data. Okay, now the next thing is tools. What are the tools? I am just telling you the names over here, but later in this video I will show you in a particular screen that these tools along with some other tools are together in a single screen. Okay, so I'm just mentioning the names over here, like VSCode, what I have told you before, like this one. Next, Jupyter Notebook, Spider, Jupyter Lab, etc. Okay, these are the tools by which actually you can perform the codings, like where actually you can write the codes, execute them, debug them. So I will just tell about those things in the next video when we will focus on VS Code installation. Okay, now the next thing is environment, very important thing, and we have to keep this term environment in our mind when we will install this Anaconda. Okay, I will show you those things also in this video. I'm just writing here environment, which is isolated workspace with Python version and set of packages. Okay, what this mean? So actually environment means isolated workspace with this thing, Python version and set of packages. So this is a combined thing. Okay, I'm just giving you one example, but before that I want to tell you that Anaconda do environment management, that is we can create separate type of workspaces which are isolated from each other, and Anaconda manages those workspaces, and in that case we can perform the codings from this workspace and that workspace separately without any type of problems created inside. Okay, so I will just give you some examples like how the environments look like. Suppose we are working in one environment where we are performing some data science tasks, and we are just giving the environment name as data science environment, where we are using the Python version as 3.9 and packages as for example, let's say NumPy, pandas, matplotlib, seaborn, etc. Okay, this is one environment where actually we are working on some data science project, and we are using the Python version 3.9 and these packages we are using there, and Anaconda is managing this environment, and also it will see whether this work from one environment to another environment doesn't overlap, right? Now I will give you another example of an environment like deep learning environment. Okay, suppose here we are using the Python version as 3.8 and packages we are using here as, let's say, TensorFlow, Keras, PyTorch, CUDA, like CUDA, etc. Okay, this is another environment where we are performing some deep learning codings, and here we are using the Python version 3.8 and these packages whatever mentioned here. Okay, and definitely Anaconda tries to manage these two environments separately so that these tasks doesn't overlap. Okay, next we are coming into the data visualization environment. I'm just giving the example of another environment where we have using the Python version 3.9 again, but the packages we are using here different. Like we can say that Seaborn, Matplotlib, Plotly, Dash, etc. Okay, again the same thing. You have understood the work of Anaconda in the sense of environment management. Like it manages the environments separately. Like I have mentioned here 3 environments, so it keeps the codings in these 3 environments separate from each other. Okay, so now I think these things are clear. Okay, so we are just going now in the installation stages. We have understood about the Anaconda. Now we will show you about the installation of Anaconda. Okay, so I am going to the Google Chrome and here I am going to my Chrome account. Here I am typing Anaconda and we have to go to this first website, Anaconda built to advance open source AI. Just I am clicking on this one and I am waiting for this to load successfully. Till that we can explore this site, what is there inside this user interface, and I think it will take time. Okay, so what we can do now, in this free download button we have to click. Okay, I am clicking on that one and you can see here what it's telling to provide my email address here. So I am just providing it here, clicking here, like ticking this box and pressing this submit button. Okay, what will happen that it will redirect us to another website where you can click on this download button, but you have not to do this. You have to go down. Here you will see 3 things for Windows, for Mac and for Linux. For Windows, one link is provided over here. For Mac, some links are over here, and for Linux, these links are provided here, but we are using Windows. For that reason we have to click on this one. If you have Mac or Linux, according to that you have to click these links, and I am just clicking on this one. When I am clicking on this one, what is happening, that it will redirect you to the place where you have to actually download this application. But you can see that in my case it's already downloaded over here. Okay, these and these are the same things, so for that reason I am not downloading it again in my device. So you have to just click on save. Okay, and the download will start. After that what will happen, I am showing you. Okay, so when the download will finish, then what you have to do, you have to go to this place where you have downloaded that application, which is Anaconda. You can see over here, and you have to check whether it's matching with this name, like Anaconda 3.2024.10.1 Windows x86 64, like that. Okay, it can vary, like the numbers here can vary, but the format can be the same. So I'm just double clicking on this name because I want to install it in my device now. Okay, because this video is about the Anaconda installation, so we have downloaded it in our device and we will now install it. Okay, I know that the video is getting larger than expected, but still I want that I can make you understand about everything on it. Okay, so now we have to click on this next, we have to click on this agree, and then if you are using this Anaconda on your system only, then select just me, and if there are multiple users who will use the Anaconda on your device, then you can select all users, but I am just putting it just me, clicking on next. Then you have to select a destination folder over here, like it's already selected by default C drive, but I can change it according to my criteria. But you have to keep in mind, whatever location you can select, this Anaconda 3 name you have to copy from here. And suppose I am just selecting one another location, like in this PC I am selecting this download folder, and here at last I have to put this name like Anaconda 3. Okay, so I think this is clear. So I am just going to the previous part. Okay, so it's not going there, it's fine, no problem. Then I'm clicking on next. So keep in mind that this name should be there at last after any path you are inserting here. Okay, I think you have understood. And then you have to click on this next button, and now here you have to focus with all your concentration, because you can see that one tick is over here and the rest boxes are blank here, but we have to tick some of the boxes here. First of all, you have to tick on this box and click on OK. So you have to read this and match with your device, and according to that you have to tick this box. But for this box you can see that it's written not recommended, right? But still I am clicking on this box and this line is popping up here in red color. Okay, so I am telling you that still it's written not recommended, but you have to tick this box because of this thing, environment variable. And I have told you already in this Word file about this environment management, right? So what will happen after ticking this box, I will tell you. But ticking on these three box, we have to click on install, but I am not clicking on install here because I have already installed it in my device. Okay, and it's already open here, you can see that. So for that reason you have to just click on this install, and then when the installation is done you have to click on finish and it's done. Okay, so now I am just closing it, but now I will show you that for ticking in this particular box what will happen after the installation completion. You have to check by going here. Okay, you have to type environment, it's simple. Okay, so when you have typed this, you will see edit the system environment variables over here. Just double click on this and you will see this pop-up window. Here you have to click on this environment variables and go to this path, double click on this, and you will see that from here to here, right, this Anaconda paths are installed, and you have to check it after the installation is done, and then you can ensure that yes, the installation has been done successfully. Okay, and what is the significance of this installation of Anaconda paths, right? So if you have not checked that particular box which I have shown you just a few minutes ago, then these paths would not have been generated. And for that what will happen, that when you will run any type of conda command, okay, like for creating a new environment, or you can do multiple things, in that case that will not execute. Okay, so for that reason you have to check that particular box what I have shown you. Okay, that's done. So I can tell you that the installation stage is completed. Now you have to open that Anaconda, and there I will show you what I have told you previously about these tools. These all tools are there all together. Like instead of these tools there are too many other tools also, and I will show you those things. So just go to here and search for Anaconda. Okay, and what will happen, that you have to just click on this one, Anaconda Navigator. Okay, so I have already opened it in my device. This is the thing, it will open when you will click on it. Okay, and then you will see that all the tools are here. These are also called the IDEs. Okay, so IDE means actually integrated development environment, and I will talk about this thing in the next video when I will discuss on the VSCode. But you can see that VSCode is here like this. Okay, also Spider is here, Jupyter Notebook is here, Jupyter Lab is here. Okay, so you can see the other things also like PyCharm, okay, Oracle, PyScript. So these are the popular ones also. That's the thing. Okay, so here also I can show you the thing, like in this home section you can see these tools or IDEs, but in these environments you can see that here are two environments, like in this base or root there are some environments, and in this Amor there are some environments. Okay, actually I have created this environment Amor for my working purposes. Okay, so I will show you those things while I will teach you on the VS Code things in the next videos. Okay, but as for now you can see these things. Okay, and lastly I want to tell you one more thing, that definitely the Anaconda application you have installed in your device, and before that you have downloaded it in your device. So keep in mind that the installation will be happened in the selected location what you have provided at the time of installation. Okay, that you have to keep in mind. That's it. So I will see you in the next video where I will show you on the VS Code installation. Okay, for now Let's go. Bye. Take care. Good night.